What's good? I'm Jasmine,
And I'm Quentin.
and welcome to S Rank Reactions, where we react to everything anime and more. Today we got podcast episode number 3.
Mhm.
It's 3 already. Crazy. So, we got a couple of topics that we're going to discuss, and of course, we always want to know how you guys feel about it. But topic number 1: name an anime where you prefer the supporting character over the MC. I think widely we probably all have maybe like a few, probably a handful of anime that we prefer the supporting character over the MC, right?
I definitely have a good bit. Right off the break, as I said before, Hunter x Hunter, Killua, Karapika, everyone.
Everyone,
I prefer over Gon. So that's that.
even
That's
Hisoka.
no. Well, no, no. Illumi,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Let
but
me. Okay.
um, yeah, I prefer them all over Gon. So that for me right away. Um, Trying to think of other ones where I definitely like there's Naruto characters I prefer over Naruto, but I still really like Naruto.
So when you
So
mention Naruto, for me, I prefer Shikamaru and Kakashi to
mhm.
Naruto, but it didn't hit a level of, like, annoyance
Yeah,
to me.
right,
Like,
right.
for you and I wanna ask you this question, jumping back to Hunter x Hunter, is it the English? Is it the voicing? Like, the dub versus the sub, or is it just the character Gon himself?
I don't like the dub version.
I know you
I do
don't.
not like the and I'm not a person who I feel like, "Oh, man, it has to be in sub, I'm superior." I'm not that kind of person. If an anime is dubbed, I don't mind watching it in dub. There's just some that I've gotten so used to in sub that I just can't watch the dub version. And Hunter x Hunter is a big one for me. I cannot watch the dub version. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying, it's not worth checking out. I'm saying for me, I prefer the sub.
And the more and more you expose yourself to anime for newer people coming to the I don't wanna say universe, but coming to, the anime sphere. I wanna say something different, but Imma just go with that. Um,
Anime world.
yeah, that's better. I don't know why world didn't pop in my head. It just didn't. That just wasn't the word I was looking for in the moment. But anyway, um, as you start to expose yourself to more and more anime, you're going to, especially when you start flipping between the two. It just depends on the voice actors themselves. And
Mhm.
we were watching Reincarnated as a Slime in English to get caught up uh on the dub to get caught up, and it was like, okay, this last episode is sub, and we're both like, thank God.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because we were just like, the voices were weird, we didn't
Yeah.
like it. But
Yeah, yeah,
I
that
mean,
was
we
just the
liked
other
it, but not the voices
yeah, it was just the other
were
day.
yeah.
I was like, yeah, I was getting tired of their dub voices. Like,
Mhm,
so, um, yeah, and like I said, I'm not that kind of person. Oh, you have to watch it sub. No,
mm.
no. Voice acting has gotten so much better.
Absolutely, there's some good dubs out there, and there's some great subs
Yeah,
out
voice
there.
acting has gotten so much better. It's really not that big of a deal. It's all a choice. But like Gotcha Kuda,
Okay.
I really like the dub. We watched it sub
Yes.
because we were watching it week by week, but I really like the dub.
I like the dub
Like the dub.
version better, but
Um,
it's just like you said, preference. It's
right,
not, and it changes per anime. It's not like one versus the other. So I was just
right.
wondering if when it came to Hunter x Hunter, if that was something because I remember when I
No,
go to watch it, I watch it dubbed. I
yeah.
watch Hunter x Hunter dubbed. I don't watch it sub.
Yeah, but no, that didn't play a role into it. I just didn't like Gon. I didn't feel Gon. I didn't understand his like character. Like as many times as I watch it, I'm just like, and it's I know somebody. I'm gonna upset someone. Oh, Gon, whatever. I don't care. But
Do you ever?
no, I don't. But I don't know. It's just like and like you said before, like he was so obsessed with finding his dad, but then just was like, "Man, I don't care about my mom."
Yeah, that was
And it's
so
just
weird to
like
me. It was
"Oh,
so
well,
weird.
I got, I'm
Add
blanking on."
Mito.
Yeah. I got Mito. I don't need to worry about my mom." And I'm like, "Then what do you need to worry about your dad for?" He even said he doesn't want to see
He
you.
chose not to. It was a
Yeah,
choice.
yeah,
We
like
don't know if your mom was a choice, like
yeah, like, and so I'm like, yeah, but it is what it is. But that's definitely my first when it comes to side characters
mhm,
that I prefer over the main character. Um, I don't have too many.
mhm.
I think hmm,
Well, while you ponder, I'm going One Piece. I like
mm,
Luffy, but I like Zoro and Law a lot better.
mm,
I
Lu-
like them a lot better than Luffy.
Luffy's my favorite
I
character in One
don't
Piece.
dislike Luffy at all. It's just the their character, the way they act, their traits, their
Mhm.
habits. It to me, it's just it appeals more to me.
So Luffy's my favorite character, hands down. Zoro would be a close second. I see.
Mhm.
I don't really care for Law the way all y'all do.
Really?
But I think he's okay. I don't dislike Law. Really, the only like One Piece characters I hate are like Kanjiro,
Oh, Tent
no,
Ken
no,
Kanjuro. Yeah,
Kanjiro. Yeah,
oh.
Kanjiro.
Oh, I hate
Hate
him.
him. I hate
Orochi, I hate him.
Orochi. Um, the Celestial
Steel Dragons,
Dragons.
yes, terrible people.
And Kid is trash. Kid is trash. I've never liked Kid. He's trash.
So I love how you always say that kid literally whips around
He
trash,
just throws trash
and
around.
I said that on somebody's post, in one of the anime groups, and they laughed, but they were like, "Why did you say that?" And I was like, "I guess my husband's rubbing off on me
He
because
just
it's
he just
true."
throws around trash.
But it's
Like
like
he
his
should be
he's
Magneto.
yes.
He should be Magneto, but he's not. He just throws around trash. He's trash. Trash, just like his power. Trash. Um, yeah, those are kind of really the only ones, I hate.
Mhm.
Um, but yeah, for One Piece is like I said, Luffy's my favorite, so that doesn't go on the list for me. But I'm trying to think of other ones to where I would be like, yeah, I prefer them over. I know for you, you prefer Bakugo over Deku.
Yes,
I
I
did
was just
not.
about to say that. I prefer Bakugo over Deku.
I did not.
I know a lot of people in my
Demon Slayer.
that Demon Slayer
Demon
was the next one
Slayer.
I was gonna say.
Yeah.
For me with, My Hero, the reason why I prefer Baku over Deku had nothing to do with, Deku's character as far as him, like, crying and whining. Like, I see a lot of that, like, it my favorite character from Demon Slayer is Zenitsu. So, that
Same.
should just tell you,
Yeah.
like, that part didn't bother me. It was just Bakugo appealed more to me. I always noticed that he had a chip on his shoulder. Like,
Mhm.
so it was just kinda seeing him work through that progression, and I feel like he redeemed himself in the
He
end.
was still a
He was
bully.
a little shit
He was
at
still a
younger.
bully.
He was, but
But
still.
yeah, Zenetsu's also my favorite in
So is
Demon
Dio.
Slayer. Huh?
Hmm?
Yeah, you know what?
So Dio's a bully.
You're no, Dio's a hater. There's
Dio's a
different.
bully.
He's a hater. There's a
He
difference.
killed Jonathan's dog.
He was a hater.
No, that
He
is a
he's a
bully,
world-class hater.
bruh.
Which is funny because I got a JoJo shirt on. But no, that's another one. JoJo. I prefer Dio.
Mhm.
Dio is my favorite character in the entire show.
He always tends to like the villains anyway, so that's no surprise.
Well, also, the first JoJo was trash.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Joseph.
Joseph.
Joseph was
No, I
trash.
thought it was Jonathan.
Was it
The
Jonathan?
original wa the
Yeah,
original was
Jonathan. Jonathan.
Jonathan,
Jonathan.
and then Joseph
And
was
Joseph,
I
my bad.
might be wrong, but
Yeah, no, I think you're right.
yeah, I
Jonathan.
think I'm
Yeah.
right.
I'm terrible with names. So, but yeah, he was trash. So I started to like Dio.
Mhm. Yeah, for Demon Slayer, Zenitsu is, my favorite, over, Tanjiro. Um, I was trying to think what else I would have where I prefer the side character. And I'm cheating because we have a lot of Funko Pops above us. So I'm, like, looking around like, "Am I
That's funny.
forgetting something?" Um, hmm. Interestingly enough, most of the anime we mentioned are the ones above us.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Is that all we got for this one, or can you
For
think of anything
me,
else?
I don't know. Yeah, I'm blanking, but I don't know. Yeah, for me, I think I'm blanking. I know there's other ones
Mhm.
that instantly can mention. You know what? What about Freerin? I think I might like Stark.
Hmm. So when Free Run first came out, because I y'all, if y'all watched our original reaction to Free Run way back when we started this channel, y'all know we did not like Free Run to begin with. It was one of our peers inside of a anime group that encouraged us to keep going on because we was not feeling it like at all. But I would have said that even Fern, I didn't even like. Yeah, it was just Stark, but they've all grown. Like Fern's grown on me faster than Freerin did. But once we got, want to say episode 4,
Yeah.
then we finally got to see more of why Freerin was the way she was.
But see, I liked Freerin, and I'm not. I just think I like uh Stark a little bit more.
Hmm.
Feels a little bit more normalized, which of course Freerin's not supposed to be. She's an elf, and she's like just now going through like some of these emotions. But I do love when they show Freerin sleeping
Oh my
because
goodness,
it is
it is gold.
hilarious because she be all over the place.
Anywhere
Um,
but straight and
yeah,
in a bed and under the covers,
yeah,
like
yeah,
anywhere.
yeah. But I think as it's gone on, I've really grown to like Freerin a lot more. Um, Vinland Saga. Think I might like Askeladd more than Thorfinn.
Mm, I could see that. I like Thorfinn before the,
They changed the second
the
season.
second
You
season.
gonna upset people. Oh,
I'm sorry.
yeah.
That season was just, here's my thing. I understand the drasticness of and the emotional pull that he went through. I can get that from a story perspective. I just feel like when you are a specific type of way for so long, I kinda feel like habit would creep in at some point. You
Mhm.
mean to tell me you just stayed there? Like, you ain't try to fight at all? Like,
Man, it was cool.
Farmland Saga, I
It's
mean, that's
cool.
what
It's
it
cool where he was
was.
at. He was cool where he was at. He's
He
like,
was
I'm good.
cool,
I'm
he was
just
straight. I don't get it, but maybe it wasn't for me to get as a viewer. Maybe
yeah.
I just had to try to keep
Yeah,
watching, I guess.
I can think of a lot of different shows. But
S
anime wise, I think for the most part, I tend to lean towards liking the main character a lot of the times.
Mhm. So to dive deeper into this topic a little bit more, why do you think? Because I think it's like across the anime community, like a lot of the times we latch on to supporting characters. So what do you think are reasons where you find yourself latching on to a supportive character over the MC?
So I completely forgot. I could have went Dragon Ball. I've always preferred Vegeta over
Absolutely.
Goku, so
Yeah.
yeah, that's another one. Um, a lot of the times, me as a person, I tend to like the villain.
Hmm.
So when we get those villains who change over and tend to become a bad guy or a good guy, but keep their personality
Hmm.
intact, that tends to be the character I like the most.
That was definitely Vegeta because Vegeta
Um,
never gave a damn or
yeah,
a
yeah.
fuck.
Now there's some to where the character is just so cool you can't help but like him.
Right.
I feel that Killua was that. He was just so cool. Like when
Hmm.
he first, like, when you first really get to see what he could do, he tore dude's heart out
And
and tore a little
handed
piece
it
of his
to him.
shirt out
And
and
handed it to him.
had it wrapped around the shirt, and then was just like, here. And they're all like, you know who this is? Like, go ahead and quit. Leonio's like, don't do it. Don't put your life on the line. He's like,
This is
tore this
slight
dude's heart.
work.
Instantly, I'm like, oh no, yeah. Like, how can you not like that guy?
Mhm.
Or, you know what I mean? Vegeta, when he showed up, he was just so badass. And he was like, he was giving them hands. And then,
Mhm.
he snuck away. And then when he came back, I'm like, man, I was like, I really like this guy. So, a lot of the times it has to do with the personality. You mentioned Zoro.
Yeah.
He's just so cool. How could you not love Zoro?
Right.
You know what I mean? I've never heard anybody say they don't like Zoro.
I haven't either.
Maybe Sanji fans, but if you a Sanji fan, you already wrong. So
Now, okay, all right. So I gotta say this. I know this has nothing to do with what we're talking about, but this is my show. God damn it. Taz, live action One Piece Sanji over the animated Toei Sanji. It's night and day. Like I feel like if we got his version, his take of Sanji versus what we have in Toei, I feel like Sanji would get more respect because based on the manga, he is supposed to be closer in level with Zoro, but we do not get that from him. Every time
he's
we
just annoying to me. So
yes,
it's just
and you know what? I don't think I watched One Piece now, what? This is my 5th time watching One Piece through.
mhm,
I watched, what, 3 on my own?
mhm.
And then we watched 2 together. So this right now we're watching again while we're still watching currently. And I just kind of feel like with Sanji, I never really noticed like how annoying he was in
Until I
the
pointed it
beginning
out
until
last
you
time.
pointed it
I
out. And
pointed
I'm
it out and
like,
I was like,
he
man, he's
is.
so
I'm like, oh
annoying.
my God. But then I go watch the One Piece and I feel like how they're able to take his love of women and his chivalry, but Taz really found a way, in my opinion, and Taz is the name of the actor. I feel like he found a way to make it more lovable, make it more realistic without making it creepy. If
See,
that, you
see,
know.
I don't disagree because, as I said, when we previously start rewatching One Piece over, I was like, Sanji was really annoying in the beginning, like
Mhm.
really truly annoying, and but he's not in the live action, so yeah, I absolutely agree. But yeah, I just think when it comes to certain side characters, I think the mystery around some of them and the
Mhm.
way they act and how cool they are is what draws you to them over the MC.
Right. And then we
So
have to remember as well before we wrap up this topic that your side characters are typically created to either balance or counterbalance your MC.
mhm.
So, depending on who your MC is, what their goal is, what their exaggerated trait is, because every MC has an exaggerated trait, or at least should, if the writer is properly writing. um, they're there for that purpose to either typically uplift the MC, but sometimes it's a counter.
Yeah,
Sometimes
they stole the show.
they still the show. So,
Mhm.
um, who
Oh,
would you say?
JJK.
Oh yes.
Jesus, yeah.
That was on my mind. I think
Jesus.
I wrote a list, and I don't know where the list is, but
Yeah. Yeah.
yes, because everybody likes Gojo over, but I like Hans Tadori. I love Hans Tadori. I call him Hans Tadori.
I like
Um,
Megami more.
you like Megami more?
Mhm. I do.
I like Gojo more.
Mhm. No, I'm saying Megami more than
Yeah, I get it.
Itadori. And then of
Yeah.
course, Yuta.
Yes.
Yuta should have been the main character. I'm sorry.
I
I'm sorry. Like,
mean,
I'm just saying, like, yeah. So yeah,
could you
I like a
imagine
bunch of
if
their
he
characters
was
more than
the
Itadori, and I
Itadori?
like Itadori.
Yeah,
He's dope,
yeah, we don't
but
have no
yeah.
slander for him, but it's just I feel like the other characters pop,
Hmm.
but he is more of a timid character. So,
I wouldn't say
mm,
timid, but
well, yeah, because he fights, but I'm saying more timid than his side character. Well, no, because I feel Utah's timid.
I just like Yuta more. And I don't know,
Uh,
but yeah. But let us know some animes where you like the side characters more.
yes, let us know. And are we right or wrong on our picks?
Mm,
All right. So, topic number 2, and this actually piggybacks off of it. Can an anime be good without great side characters? So, I personally feel like it could go either way.
mhm.
But great side characters help push your story forward, I feel.
Agree.
And when the MC has someone to anchor on, I feel like it also challenges them. and I'll give you one example. Um, Zoro, when he told the crew that Usopp could not come back unless
He
he
apologized, yeah.
apologized to Luffy as the captain. We all know Luffy is a free spirit. He does what the F he wants. But that was a moment where Luffy kind of had to literally put on a straw hat and be the captain because Usopp disrespected him
And
and
Zoro
quit.
kept them grounded
Yeah,
because they're like, "Yeah, he's right." Yeah, so
right. So what
yeah.
were you gonna say?
Um, to answer the question, I think it is very possible
Mhm.
for an anime to be good without great side characters. I don't think an anime could be great without great side characters, but I think it can be good.
Okay.
Um, example, any anime where the protagonist is OP.
Mhm.
Usually the side characters you're kind of like they're okay. They're not great.
Mhm.
Um, so I think those kind to where it's like they're just using the side characters to boost themselves.
Okay.
I think that can lead to a good anime, but like a great anime, One Piece, Full Metal,
Imma
Attack
say
on Titan, stuff like that.
yeah.
They all have great side
Imma
characters.
say reincarnated as a slime as well.
Yeah,
I feel like you have an OP MC, in Rimuru where you have the side characters who are just as strong
but they're great
and
too. They're
good
great.
great.
Yeah, their side his side characters are great, but I mean,
Mhm.
you figure he also has other demon lords around him.
Right.
Veldor is a great character.
Mhm. Diablo.
Benimaru, Diablo, Shion,
Mhm.
Sue, like they're all good, really good characters. Um, but I feel like if you look at like a solo leveling, there's some good characters, but other than some of the shadows, they're not great. And this is coming from a person who's read far into it. My favorite character is Beirut,
Mhm.
but it's just you're not using those characters to help really enhance or just pretty much enhance him. They don't need to like prop him up.
Yeah, solo leveling.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So I feel like something like that, it can be good anime. So we look like
Mhm.
I'm trying to think of another one. I mean, there was some decent characters in Jobless Reincarnation,
Yeah.
but I don't think there's any great ones.
What about, his master? And I mean, she kinda went away for a
I
while,
think she's
but
a good character. That
mhm.
just we need to see more of her. I like Just Lane is a good character.
Mhm.
His dad is a good character. I don't know if there any of them are like great,
Okay,
is what
that's
I'm
fair.
saying.
Okay, so you're
Like
saying it's
I
probably good characters, but make
yeah.
if they are actually great.
So,
Okay.
and I know, we talk about it a lot because it's an amazing show. It's not an anime, but an amazing show. But like Avatar The Last Airbender.
Mhm.
Toph was great.
Right.
Katara is great, whether you hate her or, Sokka, great. Zuko, great.
Mhm.
Like these are great characters which help boost the show.
Right.
Um, so I think you definitely need, if you want to be great, you're gonna need that greatness all around.
Mhm.
But I think a good show can be just, good or maybe even better than good with, without side characters playing a major role.
Right. I I don't really disagree with you at all. I just really think that I don't and when I say the stronger your side characters are, I don't mean physically like strength.
Mhm,
I just mean like the the way you write them.
mhm,
The way that they like back to their character traits, their habits, those type of things.
mhm.
Not necessarily like power strong. But the better you write them, I feel like the better chance it gives your MC to thrive within the story.
Right, and I feel like it makes your world grow
It's
more.
more immersive.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
One Piece, we get backstories about every single character.
Mhm.
Like, not just the Straw Hats,
Right.
not just Luffy. We don't even really know Luffy's all like that, other than like
Right.
what happened when you know
They were raised with
raised the
the him, Sabo, and,
Ace.
Ace.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but like it helps your world grow
Right.
because you have these great side characters that you're able to follow their stories and you're able to fall in love with these characters, and it just helps your anime world grow.
Right. I wanna
So,
bring this show up, and it's not an anime either, but, if you know me, you know I'm a total Harry Potter nerd, but Harry Potter. You know, Harry wasn't the smartest person at all.
mhm,
He didn't have that background knowledge of the magical world that everybody else grew up with. Mainly, you do have Hermione who didn't grow up in a magical world, but what did she have to her advantage? Books.
mhm.
So, and she had her intelligence. Ron, he was just already a part of the world, was able to be his best friend, and it was those, although, you know, he wasn't always the bestest of a friend.
He was a terrible
He
friend.
was.
Ron was
He
a
had to learn
terrible
how to be
friend.
a friend, and sometimes you'll have a friend where it's like, "Why
Ron was
are we friends?"
Ron is Patrick Star, just an awful friend in the end. Like
'Cause Patrick is a
Patrick's
terrible
an awful
friend.
friend.
Patrick is not SpongeBob's friend at
Mm-mm.
all, at all. Well, he is, but you know what I mean.
Mhm.
So, yeah, but I really think that can an anime be good without great side characters? Yes, but I feel that those side characters, their job is to help boost your MC. Their job is to make that world more immersive and drive that story forward in some type of way.
Mhm.
When you get characters who can have an impact on your character, those are the best side characters. And then like I said, it doesn't have to be physical supernatural strength.
Yeah.
It can literally just be a moment, you know?
Mhm.
So,
Yeah, I mean, you look at, we mentioned Demon Slayer.
mhm.
Uh, to me, the side characters move the story along.
I
They
agree.
make the story better. Like, and I like Tanjiro, but his sympathy for the demons starts to annoy me after a while.
Mhm.
So having those side characters, who are, not only the comedic relief, but also like more grounded, I tend to like.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? The Hashira, Inosuke, Zenitsu, like, you know what I mean? Like, so when you get to see like those changes and even the side characters, that's helping make the show better.
Right.
So, yeah, like I said, there's a few shows that you can look at, you can be like, okay, this person was so OP that he really didn't need the side character. It was just all about him and his journey.
Mhm. 'Cause
I
sometimes
can
it's
accept
really
that.
about those chance encounters too.
Yeah.
It's not about,
I mean,
the
look,
MC reaching their goal. It's about, "Oh, we met,
yeah.
and
Look at
us
all
meeting had an impact on me."
you look at all like the isekai.
Mhm.
Majority of them, the side characters don't matter. Uh,
Yeah, a lot of them.
what was it? Loner in Another World or
Yeah, Loner in Another World, we just finished,
yeah,
watching that one.
those side characters did not matter.
No, cause
The
he
this
was helping
they
save them the
Yeah,
entire time.
like they did not matter at all. A lot of the ones you can think of, Remonster,
Oh, yeah, cause yeah,
those side characters don't matter.
not at
They
all.
do not matter. So yes, you can still have, and these are still good anime.
Mhm.
They're still worth checking out. So yeah, I believe they can still be good, but I believe to be great, you need those characters to
I
to
agree.
push the story along. Or at least a super dope villain. But
Yeah,
usually it needs to be some side
side characters
characters that are
too.
super dope.
I agree. So, what do you guys think? Let us know. Are we on the same wavelength or are we on two different frequencies?
Mhm.
That all we got for today?
Yeah, I know you wanted to talk about this picture you found, and
Yes. Yes. So, I'm not going to make this a little bit of a recurring segment, but as I find things on the internet, sometimes I find things on the internet that make me smile. Sometimes I find things on the internet that makes me want to punch somebody. So, I got two things. First thing I want to talk about, don't pull that up yet.
I'm not.
The first thing I wanna talk about is what made me smile this week. So what made me smile this week was everybody in New York celebrating the New York Knicks win this past week. And specifically, the dude and the wife beater carrying the trash can and the TV on his head while riding a bike.
That was
I
impressive.
love it.
That was
I
impressive.
love it. I love it. I'm not a basketball fan at all. I prefer football, but it just really made me smile, especially when, the world is the way the world is today. We all could use some joy, and to see them celebrating their team's championship win off of such a great historical run for them, that was great. So that made me smile. What pissed me the hell off was with this meme that I scrolled past. So, I actually seen this meme before, but I found it and it still made me mad. So I'm pulling this up because if I had to see it, y'all gotta see it. So make sure if you are tuning in on Spotify, you actually jump over to YouTube and where we also post our reactions and our podcast episodes, and check out this meme because it pissed me the hell off.
All right.
Who did
So
this?
for those of you who are checking out on Spotify, it is Saint Charlos, who is the celestial dragon that Luffy punched.
Greatest punch in
Yes.
anime.
And if you remember the scene where Shanks saved Luffy from the Sea King, and he's holding Luffy, and Luffy says, "What about your arm?" and he's crying. Instead, they replace Shanks with Saint Charlos, and he's holding Luffy, and Luffy's crying, saying, "But your helmet." And everything about this upsets me.
Oh my god, it's pissed me off so bad.
Everything about this upsets me. And this is coming from someone who finds jokes about Nina and the dog doing the fusion dance funny. But this upsets me. Why are you looking at me like that?
He's a Shao Tucker lover.
I'm not a
I
Shao
just a
Tucker
hun
lover.
look, y'all,
I'm not a
I'm
Shao
a
Tucker
100%
lover.
sure that if this man, because
No, I'm
what's
not a
your
Shao
argument?
Tucker
Yeah.
lover. I
Yes,
said
you are.
he did nothing wrong
Okay.
because the simple fact is,
Mhm.
for those of you who watch like Shield Hero or Jobless Reincarnation, we love characters like Raptalia or Ghislaine.
Mhm.
Well, to get them, you gotta have a few Ninas on the way.
I can't stand him.
So
Don't
that's
listen to him, y'all.
that's my theory, is
Mm-mm.
that to get these characters that y'all want, you gotta have a few Ninas.
Shao Tucker
You
is never
have
to be forgiven ever.
you have to break some eggs to make an
Mm-mm.
omelet.
Absolutely
It's
not.
just life. It's
Mm-mm.
progression. He was doing the Lord's work.
No. Oh, the
Uh
Lord's oh,
the
I
Lord's work.
y'all, I'm
He was
100% sure
making a
that he would do
whole
this to my daughter,
he's making a
and
whole new I no.
he would
One
do it. He
one
said, "Oh,
no.
so go ahead, get your excuse
One
out. Go ahead."
one, we don't have a dog. So that's not it's not physically possible. And we don't have a dog because my daughter's allergic. So it can't happen. So, and I'm not a scientist. I'm a fireman.
You turn her
I
into an
don't
oxalotl. She likes those.
yeah, like I'm not a scientist. So it's
So,
no, it
but
can
if
never
he was
happen.
a scientist,
Mm-mm.
and
Look,
she is allergic to dogs,
if
so he would turn her into an oxalotl.
look, if was a fifth, we'd all be drunk. We can't go off of ifs.
I'm tired of him.
All I'm saying is that you want a reptile, you want a just lane, you gonna have to have a few Ninas.
Oh
It's
my
progression. It's how
god.
life goes.
Mhm.
But again, this
This meme is atrocious.
this I don't think I ever used this for a meme, but this is unsanitary. That's what this is.
That's a good word.
This is terrible. And whoever
Mm-mm.
made this, there's a special place in hell
And
for
it
you
still shakes his head.
because
They didn't even change the head. That shakes his
yeah,
head.
there's a special place in hell for you.
What's your helmet? This
Uh,
pissed me off. I'm
uh,
sorry. Y'all hear me laughing, but this really made me
Because
mad.
the celestial dragons are just the worst kind of
They
people, and
are. They
just
ooh. And I said, if I don't see some celestial dragon's head roll. By the time they make it to Mary Jo, Mary Joie, however you wanna
Marie Schwa.
whatever,
Marie Schwa.
whatever,
Yeah.
before they make it there, because I know they gonna make it there, I better see some heads rolling.
I'm taking this off the screen because this is
That's just
this
diabolical.
that
But that
picture is
pissed me
terrible.
off.
Yeah, so
Pissed me off. Who don't do stuff like that. Don't do it. And
this
for you Shao Tucker people out there, don't Tim. Terrible people. Terrible. I just know you would just turn me into something.
I'm not a scientist. So
All right, y'all. Well, make sure y'all keep y'all notifications on, like, share, and subscribe. Check us out here on Spotify for the podcast. And if you want to check out our reactions to any trailers that we drop, just jump over to YouTube and watch those too. But until then, and until the next time we see y'all, we'll be watching.
and reacting.
Peace.
Doses.